Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing well, staying home and enjoying with your family. So it's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon and now I'm starting my vlog because now there is no any schedule to follow and I still wake up on time, but today I was late, so quickly I made lunch for my husband, and now his office hours is cut short, so he comes home early also. And kids, you will not believe this guys, but their school is closed for this entire year, so now they will go back to the school in September. So now for next 6 months kids gonna be at home. Can you imagine 6 months? Gosh, I'm happy, but I'm really happy that they will be at home and they are not exposed and all that. So yes, it is getting difficult, it is getting challenging for us, but we are hanging in there, and things are good. All four of us are doing really good. I hope you guys are also staying home inside and enjoy, just to take this time as a positive and just enjoy with your family, make good recipes, and just stay home. So that's what we are doing. And of course, as most of you know, I do work, but I'm not exposed to patient like right away, so that is the good thing. And thank you so much guys, because so many of you show concern and send me the message saying make sure you take care of it. So yes, I'm keeping my finger crossed. I'm doing everything what I'm supposed to do, and the good thing about my job is I'm not like straight with the patient. I'm not in direct contact with them, so that is the good thing. But yeah, it is a scary moment, but now I decided that on this channel I'm not gonna talk about it, because no matter where you go, right, at this point, that's all you hear. Either if you watch any YouTubers, the TV, internet, wherever you go, even if you meet someone, right, if you talk to someone over the phone, that's all we are talking. So now I take this, like, you guys come on my channel to distract, and I want to be that. I don't want to just constantly my videos talking about this. I mean, yes, it is the negative time, we all are suffering, but we just need to hang in there, do what we supposed to do, and I'm sure ये time भी हमारा पास हो ही जाएगा. So I'm just warming up my chai, because I usually don't drink afternoon chai. I'm like morning to morning kind of person. But now I'm at home from last couple of days, and when you're at home in the afternoon, like, you need something, right? So I thought, let me just warm up my chai so we can sit together, talk. And today I made this quinoa with some vegetables for kids for lunch. And this recipe I will share it in next video, because the other recipe which I supposed to share in my last video, I don't know which one was it, but basically I made that aloo paratha. So that aloo paratha, I kind of changed the recipe and it tastes so good, so I was like, okay, I definitely need to share that with you guys. So in this video I will share that, but this recipe I will share it in the next video. So as I mentioned, it's 3:30. I'm just gonna sit, enjoy my tea, and from this morning I'm taking care of all those small projects. So makeup and all that, the one that I was organizing last week, that is done. So that project is done. Now I move to my closet, and right now if I show you guys my closet, it is a mess. There is no even space to walk. So I'm taking care of that one, because I know I got many requests like to show you guys how I organize it. So I'm just trying to clean up and all that. So once that is organized, I'll share that video with you guys. So this morning I was taking care of that. And that my nails, it was time for me to take care of it, and I called salon just to see, because I knew they must be closed, and even if they were open I was not gonna go. I was like, I need to take care of this. So I watched YouTube video, and guys, you will not believe the mistake that I made. I don't know what was going on in my mind. I should have known better, but then I'm gonna insert that clip so you guys can see what mistake I made it. And if you are in the same situation, please do not do that. But the good thing is I knew the solution, so I'm gonna share that also with you guys. But yes, this morning was just one after another one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make tonight for dinner because, as I mentioned, now we don't have any kind of particular schedule as far as the food is concerned because kids are at home. My husband comes home early, so when you are कुछ काम करना होता नहीं है ना, तो बस वो खाना ही याद आता रहता है कि अब ये बनाओ, ये खाना है, वो खाना है, और 4-5 बजे कुछ ऐसे ही कुछ खा लिया तो फिर इतनी जल्दी भूख भी नहीं लगती। 6 बजे जब डिनर टाइम होता है तो फिर बस ऐसा ही चलता रहता है हमारा. So I don't even know what I'm gonna make for dinner, but yeah, that's how the life is right now, and I'm kind of enjoying. I'm kind of really enjoying because, as I mentioned, I can spend some time with the kids, and if you have younger kids and if you are looking for them to like get busy and just to make them busy with the like educational stuff, then you can go to education.com and they have tons of things that you can do. You can print out and the kids can have fun, like they can learn and all that thing. So education.com, you can check that website. And as far as with my kids, both of them are taking the college classes. So for that they will definitely have the exam, but as far as the school is concerned, I have no idea how they're gonna give them marks and all that stuff because now they were in second semester. We still have 2 more semester to go, and now no school. So we still at this point we don't know whether they're gonna offer any online classes or not, or how they're gonna grade everything. God knows. But definitely Raj and Aryan, both of them has to take the exam because they are taking the college classes. So that's what with them. And let me show you this tree in my backyard because if you remember last week, this tree didn't have any leaves, any flower, but look at that right now. Do you see how this tree is just like blooming overnight? And there is many birds actually sitting in there. See? This is my second most favorite place in the house, especially during the daytime, because in the morning I like to sit over there in the formal living area, but afternoon time I like to sit here because we got this huge window, and because of the tree and the bird feeder, we always have many bird on this tree, and sometimes we see bird which we haven't seen it before, and it is, I don't know, to me it is so therapeutic because constantly हम birds को देखते हैं, right, आते जाते उनकी जो आवाज़ें आती रहती है, and I think that it just connects you to nature. I don't know, but I really enjoy this. So my now new routine is as soon as I wake up, I come downstairs, I open the blind, and then I start making chai. And then I go downstairs and put some seeds in the bird feeder because I know it's their breakfast time and they must be hungry too. So that is the first thing now I take care of it. So I'm gonna enjoy the tea. You guys enjoy the recipe. And yes, do not forget to watch the mistake I made. Thank you guys. Take care. Let's start with the recipe now. So before we start with the recipe, let me show you the mistake that I made. So here, as you can see, all the things are ready for the nail polish. So here I'm using acetone to get rid of my nail color. So I'm supposed to soak cotton ball in acetone. The mistake that I made it here, that I'm using the paper cup. So as soon as I put the liquid in there, it went through, and this process happened so quickly that I did not even realize what was going on. But when I saw it, thank God I had the napkin underneath as well as the garbage bag next to it. So quickly I took all those things and let it go in the garbage because at that point I was worried about the dining table. And yes, damage is done. But then I quickly clean it and I was like, let me just finish my nail polish and then I'll come back to the table. So now here I'm using the glass containers. So guys, if you are doing at home, do not make the mistake which I made it. And now I'm basically gonna wrap my fingers in the acetone, as well as I'm just wrapping that with the aluminum foil. I supposed to keep it like this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Of course, I did not have that much patience. So I took it out and then I had to buff it because the color was so strong that it took me about an hour to get rid of all this. So this is how it looks like, and at this point I just need to give them some shape, buff it, and yes, it was a tedious job. I still enjoy it and definitely lesson learned. And this is how it looks like once I paint them. So it is a freshly paint. I still need to clean a little bit, but this is the nail polish I'm using. It is from Pure Eyes and the number is 919. So this is how I utilize my time now. So this is the damage to the table. As you can see, there is a huge white mark, as well as the surface was so rough. So then I went online to see if I can find something, and this one tip I found it, that you put the napkin like this and then you take the iron and make sure it is on the hottest temperature, and then you go in the circular motion like this for about few minutes, and that it should take care of it. I did that, nothing happened. So this next step I do it all the time, because sometimes we accidentally put some hot cup or the plate straight on the dining table and then we get the white marks on it. So I thought, let me try this. So what I did is I took the baking powder and just sprinkled that on top of the marks, the white mark that I have it here on the table. And then I took a little bit water and then I went in circular motion like you see here. I kept it there for about 5 minutes, and that after 5 minutes I basically just wipe it clean. So this is the baking powder I'm using here, and it took care of it. All that roughness, all that white marks, everything is gone. So if you do have the wooden furniture, guys, and accidentally if you make the mistake what I made, do try this tip, because I'm sure it will save you so much money. Because at that point, actually, when I saw it first, I was really worried. I was like, now, I need to spend more money to get this table fixed, but just with the baking powder it took care of it. Okay, so let's start with the recipe now. So here I'm making aloo paratha. When it's come to aloo paratha, we all have our own recipe, but do try this because it is something different. So here in a pan, I do have tablespoon oil, adding some chopped green chilies that you can add it according to your taste, as well as I'm adding chopped onion. And onion usually I don't add it in my paratha, but this time I add it. So I'm gonna let this saute for a few seconds, and next I'm gonna add boiled potato. I do have about 4 boiled potato here. After mixing it all this together, next ingredients which I'm gonna add, that ingredients I usually don't add it, and that is mint leaves. So you do want about 2 tablespoons mint leaves, not more than that, and it will give good aroma as well as it will taste really good. Next, I'm adding salt to taste, and the other ingredients which I always add it into my paratha, that is the chaat masala. So when you add the chaat masala, you do want to make sure that you don't want to add too much salt. And the other ingredients which I usually don't add it, but in this paratha I'm gonna add it, that is the shredded paneer. With the paneer, the paratha will be very soft. So once all this ingredients is mixed properly, I'm gonna turn off the stove. I'm gonna mix the paneer in there, and then I'm gonna let this mixture cool down completely, and then I'll go ahead and make the paratha. So paneer makes the paratha soft, and the mint leaves give really good aroma to this paratha. And of course, everything tastes better with the onion. So do try this recipe, and if you don't want to add those ingredients in there, simply just make it with the chaat masala, and that one spice is more than enough to make anything taste better. So do try this recipe, guys. I'm sure you guys will like it. And this aloo paratha was actually my husband's request. So I made aloo paratha, and then kids want to have pizza. So on this other side now, I'm making pizza for kids. So this is basically a store-bought base, and it is a thin and crispy one. So that's what I'm using here. And first of all, I do have my oven preheating on 450 degree. So now I'm basically just gonna apply some pizza sauce on it, and whatever the cheese you have available, you can just add it. I had some fresh mozzarella as well as the Mexican cheese. So I just mix both cheese, top it, and put it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. And that's it. The pizza was ready because at this point, whatever we have, we had to use it. So that's the reason I'm using two different kind of cheese. But it came out good. It was really good. So that's it. That was our dinner. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Take care. Do not go outside. Stay home. Enjoy with your family. Watch my videos. And take care, guys. Good night, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.